Hey YouTube. This video is obviously about Super Smash Bros., the new version for the 3DS and the Wii U. And I was one of those lucky people that got the honor of deciding to go to a Best Buy to wait in line for 2 hours, to wait in another line to play the 3DS version, to wait in another line to play the Wii U version, and in total, combining the Wii U and 3DS game times, played both games for about 6 minutes together. Once you got inside, after waiting on the line outside for 2 hours, you got to wait in the line for the 3DS version, or you could skip it and go to the Wii U one. And honestly, I wasn't gonna skip, the 3DS line because I don't have a Wii U. I have a 3DS, so I decided why not play the version I'm probably gonna buy first, and most likely gonna buy first because it comes out in the summer of October. I know what you guys are thinking. How do I know he's not lying? How do I know he's not making this up? Well, they gave out this pin at the thing, and it says Super Smash Bros. 3DS for Wii U. So that's how you know I'm not bullshitting you. The 3DS version I played with my little brother, and I picked Mega Man, and I gotta say, it's a little, difficult to relearn the controls on the 3DS, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. But that stick for the 3DS is not probably the best, peripheral to use to control things on the 3DS, but nonetheless, it's still, very fun to play. I'm still used to GameCube controls, so, I'm not used to having a small A button on the side. I'm used to giant A button, small B button right next to it, and X and Y are kind of out of the way. But X and Y on the 3DS controller were jump, so I'd accidentally jump. B is obviously B as it always has been, like your special moves, and A is regular attacks. On the 3DS version, I'm pretty sure left bumper was block and right bumper was grab, although that might have been switched. And the D-pad was all taunt, so you could not use that to control anything. And to activate your smash move, like if you get a smash ball, it was to tap the touchscreen and then to hit the A button. So I'm not sure why that was, but that's what it said to do, even though I'm pretty sure in the past that the smash move was just B. I don't know what tap A meant, but anyway, it's supposed to have run at 60 frames a second, and I believe that because it was crystal clear. There was no motion blurring or anything like that, and honestly, the characters I thought would look like they're 32-bit almost, but they looked freaking clear, and I mean surprisingly clear for a 3DS. I mean, I didn't think the 3DS could render something that clear looking and that smooth. You only got to play for 2 minutes on the 3DS, 1 2-minute match, and then that was it. You had to give it to the next person. But it ran really smooth. It was wireless between 2 3DSs. Even though 4 were technically there, they were charging 2 and letting you play 2 so you could switch them out in case a battery died, which was kind of nice of them. So being that it was 2-player, the screen wasn't super stretched out, and there wasn't 4 people running around, so me and my brother were always fairly close when we were fighting, so it did look very good because the characters are very large, but I don't know how it would look when there are 4 people and it stretches the screen out and your character becomes very tiny on a kind of small screen. After the 3DS version, and honestly, my little brother did beat me because I ringed out with Mega Man not knowing his moves, and his side beat kind of stalls you a little bit. But anyway, on to the Wii U version. The Wii U version I had to wait in line for again, but the line was a lot shorter because it was 4 players, and each player got a Wii U Pro controller, not a GameCube controller. I kind of wish it was given, I was given a GameCube controller because that's obviously what I know how to play on. But, it was still fun to play nonetheless, and the controls were set up fairly similar to the 3DS, where X and Y were jump, B and A were B and A, as they have always been. Now, I'm not sure of this, but my brother said it was true that the right stick on the Wii U Pro controller, which is, across from the left stick, was the charge A moves. I wasn't sure because I didn't use it. I was just focusing on trying to use the B and A as normal, as you normally would. And, I don't know how well the Wii U Pro controller will work because the right thumbstick is high up, and if you're trying to use that for A moves and you have to switch far down, literally the farthest button from the right analog stick is the B button if you want to use your special moves. I don't know how well that would work trying to alternate between the two. On the GameCube controller, the B button and the C stick, which would control the charge A moves, were right next to each other, so it was a lot easier to switch between the two. The Wii U Pro controller, I was better at controlling than when I played on the 3DS, even though I played it on the 3DS more and I've never picked up a Wii U Pro controller before, so maybe they just set it up very well. The character I chose was Little Mac, and Little Mac is honestly a little bit like Captain Falcon. Little Mac was very fun, very fast, and I liked him a lot because I played Captain Falcon, and he is very similar to Captain Falcon, even though Captain Falcon wasn't announced yet as a playable character, and I really hope he is. But I did lose ultimately, but I did get second place to another Little Mac, and it seems like Little Mac's a really good power character. For the speed and strength he has, it's a really good balance between the two. You're not slow like you are with Ike, and you're not overpowered like you are with Ike. I'd say it's a better balance than even Captain Falcon almost. I really enjoyed playing it, so much so that I might main Little Mac instead of playing as Captain Falcon now. The game looked gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous. It looked better than the 3DS version obviously, but I didn't expect it to look so good. Even my mom, who doesn't play video games, went up to it, and usually, you know, she sees me playing like 360 games, Xbox One games, and she's seen me play Forza, and said, oh yeah, that looks nice. But after seeing Super Smash Brothers on the Wii U, she came up to me and told me the game looked gorgeous, because I couldn't see the screen yet, but she was wandering around Best Buy and saw it and came back to me and said it looked gorgeous. So my mom, having seen how good Forza looks, was more impressed by how good Super Smash Brothers looks. So if that's, you know, any hint or inkling towards how good and detailed the game looked. On the bumpers, the top bumpers were the same and the bottom triggers were the same. It's not on the 3DS where left side was guard and right side was grab. It was more so bottom buttons were guard and bumpers were grab, or reversed. I wasn't quite sure of which one it was, honestly. But it's good because then you don't have to use both hands, but rather just one side. So if you want to have one hand focus on just B and A, you can have that, and you could have your other hand focus on just controls, grabs, and guards. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this kind of video, you know, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, tell me in the comments if you like this kind of video, honestly. Because I do make a diversity of videos, and I'd like to know which ones you guys like best. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and really just have a good day.